When did a cheese pizza become $23?
How is everybody doing today? I almost said tonight. Breaking news. This one is very unfortunate. All right, welcome everybody back for another show. We are going to get into it. We have some unfortunate breaking news. Have you guys heard? Big Tigger accused of beating wife. And we have some receipts. We're going to talk about this accusation, and I have to say allegedly. And also, we're going to produce a little bit of receipts, and you guys can let me know, who do you believe? There's accusations of cheating, and there's accusations of abuse. So things are not going to be looking too good for Big Tigger because the evidence looks pretty damning. All right, so Big Tigger of BET fame, Atlanta radio host, and DJ for the Atlanta Hawks and the WNBA Atlanta Dream, has been accused of beating his wife, and his wife went to Tasha K with a video that I can't play here, but I have the images right here on the screen. And this one was not that easy to look at, and I was just floored. I'm not shocked. Let me clarify that I'm not shocked that a man put his hands on a woman. It's just, every day when we get up, it's just like, what is going to come out today? And these dark secrets start coming out now. I haven't heard of when this actually happened. I'm going to assume that it was very recently, and her eye does not look very good. So this is not good. This is not good at all. I wonder what the excuse will be for her face looking like this, if he is going to acknowledge it, if he's going to admit it, is he going to deny it, is he just not going to say anything? And his wife, Alicia, gave birth to their son a year ago in 2025, and Big Tigger had his first child at 51 years old. Isn't that wild? He had his first child at 51 years old. He's 53 right now, and this is just, as a woman, this is just, wow. This makes me honestly, I'm like, I am like, oh my gosh, this is very sad. This is very sad. And, there's so many different ways that you can look at this. Couple thoughts that come to mind is, we never know what's going on inside of people's homes. When you see people in social media out and about in your everyday life, you never know what they're going through. You don't know if they're happy. You don't know like what's going on. You don't know if, when your husband goes to work or when your wife goes to work, you don't know if they're having an affair on the side. You don't know, like, you just don't know what people are going through, like, at all. And my guess is that this is not the first time he put his hands on her. I've never been a victim of domestic violence or any type of abuse like this. And I would just imagine that it probably takes more than one time to come forward, because I would imagine that there's a lot of people that, you're married to someone, you have a kid with someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and you want to make it work. Even though to others it will look crazy. It will look crazy, like, you got to get out of there. But, when you say your vows, especially you made it all the way to 50 plus and you finally got married, finally had your first kid, like, who is trying to get married to get divorced? And I'm not saying that people should stay if they get abused. They shouldn't. I think that, being married and having a child with someone makes things a lot more complicated. And I'm sure that, in these type of relationships, it's not going to be easy to walk away, nor would the guy, the guy that allegedly did this, he's probably doesn't want you to divorce him. He's going to tell you, I'll change, I'm sorry. I'm sure there's a lot. And maybe it reached a point where, if I'm coming forward with photos like this, knowing who my husband is, that he works for the Atlanta Hawks, the Atlanta Dream. He also is a radio host, very prominent in the industry for more than 20 years. I personally not coming forward unless it's probably going to be over. So, we got to wait for more information to come out. But I saw this story on the Shade Room on Instagram, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, it just seems like it's not even this industry. I was going to say it seems like in this industry, but it doesn't even matter if you're in the industry or not. Just in regular life, when you're out and about, when you're at the grocery store, when you're at the library, when you're at the when you're anywhere, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know if they just argued at their house, in the car, anything. It's just crazy, like. And there's like no excuse. So you could say like, well, maybe she made him mad, maybe, whatever, but there's no excuse for this, and it probably wasn't the first time. So, Big Tigger is going to be in trouble. His wife is alleging abuse against him. There's a video circulating. She went to Tashak, and a lot of people are saying, this is sad, but why didn't you call the cops? I have to agree. If she didn't call the police and make a report, I mean, to me, I just find it interesting that you would go to social media before contacting law enforcement. Maybe she has, but as far as we know right now, it looks like she went straight to Tasha K for an exclusive. So I don't know. That is wild to me. That is wild to me. You need to contact the police, with these photos. So as you can see on the screen here, this is him and his wife. When when she was pregnant, she gave birth about a year ago. And, I'm imagining that the two kids on the left, maybe she came with two kids. So, because I looked it up, it said that he had his first child at 51. So the two kids on the left cannot be his biological children. So another thing, I don't, all these men that talk about how men don't like single moms, well, it looks like he took a single mom. But again, breaking news, Big Tigger has been accused of beating his wife, and she went to Tasha K. And, we're going to see what happens if the NBA or WNBA or, the radio company that he works for, V103, what they're going to do about it. If they're going to release a statement, if they're going to stay quiet. I want to see what's going to happen. Is she going to file for divorce? Like, are you releasing this and then you're going to go back to him? Because I feel like if you're just going to go back, don't tell us about it next time when it happens. If you go back after you release these images, the images right here, I don't want to hear about it if he puts his hands on you again, because now you let the whole world know what kind of man that you're married to. And if you go back, that's your fault. So I want to welcome everybody to the stream right now. You are watching the Kelly Sphere. I typically go live overnight, but I saw this story and I just wanted to talk about this right now. Make sure that you guys like this live stream. It is free. Can you guys believe that in 2026, there is still something that is free? Make sure that you guys like this live stream right now, and make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel if you like videos like this. So once again, Big Tigger has been accused of putting his hands on his wife. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section if you are surprised. Now that I've done a little bit of research, I'm seeing that people are saying that, that woman Karine Steffens released in her book years ago that some other allegations that Big Tigger might be interested in another team. And I don't know, I'm not saying that is true. That is all allegedly. So so let me pull up another image real quick. You guys make sure you like the stream right now. I'm trying to pull up another image. Let me see. So while I am pulling this up, I'm going to play a couple videos about how some people, their opinion on what they are hearing about this alleged abuse. And we will be back.
Oh, I seen in the blogs that Tigger had hit his wife or whatever. I was born in 1993. I'm 32, about to be 33. So I don't know if y'all remember, but Karine Steffens super hit. Her book told you everything you needed to know about Tigger and men like Tigger. They be homosexual and they really hate females. And eventually they start doing the craziest shit to the woman that they're using as a beard. That lady needing to go ahead and let him come outside. It's Pride Month. Be who you are for your pride. Because sitting out here terrorizing women because you cannot live in your truth, because you're worried about what people will say about you. And let's be real, who talks about you? You'll probably be a trending topic for a little bit. You actually come out and live in your truth, then they might like you and your little boyfriend. You never know. But to make a woman go through hell or experience things that she wouldn't experience if it wasn't at the hands of you, all because you have a secret, that's crazy to me. I'm sorry, that's crazy as hell. But I'm glad that she's saying it out loud and she's showing the world what's going on, because behind closed doors, people can really be whoever the fuck they are for real. But in front of everybody, they be just trying to be this perfect, poised person. I love seeing the truth come out about people. Oh, I seen in the blogs that Tigger had hit his wife or whatever. I was born in 1993. I'm 32, about to be 33. So I don't know if y'all...
As somebody who's watched Big Tigger career for as long back as I can fucking remember, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by any fucking celebrity. It's not shocking anymore. These motherfuckers behind closed doors, whether it's their wives, their girlfriends, their mistresses, their assistants, working girls. It don't make no fucking difference. These motherfucking celebrity elite men are knocking Mario coins. I'll never be shocked. It'll never fucking shock me when a name comes out. I'm too old. I came from the era where motherfucking Dr. Dre whooped the fuck out of D Barnes like she was a motherfucking man. Was able to get off with just a fucking misdemeanor, and now is world renowned. Everybody motherfucking love him. They gave the motherfucker his own motherfucker Dre, Beats by Dre. Beats by Dre. He sat at a table and probably laughed a little bit when he got that deal. So no name shocks me. Am I accusing every motherfucking man of doing it? No, but no name will ever shock me. When we find out that they laying hands on women. They've been doing it for motherfucking years, decades.
So those were a couple of opinions, a couple of takes that I saw on TikTok. People are talking about it. Radio host of V103 in Atlanta. And I read that he also is a DJ for the NBA's Atlanta Hawks and the WNBA Atlanta Dream. And I want to hear, I'm curious what's going to happen, what the NBA, WNBA, and the radio company that he works for, what they are going to say about this, if they're going to distance themselves or if they are going to stay quiet. But we are talking about Big Tigger. He's been accused of abusing his wife, who gave him his first kid at 51 years old. Big Tigger had his first kid at 51 years old. The man is 53 years old now, and many of us millennials, and maybe, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't even know the generation before millennial, but whatever that is, we grew up with him, especially if you used to watch BET, in a different lifetime. And this is another case of another, what do you guys call those guys? Do you guys remember what Kevin Samuels used to say? These high value men that make a lot of money. Well, this is insight into what it's like to be married to a man that makes a lot of money. And I'm not saying that if you make a lot of money that you put your hands on your wife, but it just goes to show that just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you don't have problems. You still have arguments, apparently, conflict, arguments, and never be jealous or feel that, like, when you see a couple out and about, and let's say you're a single man, you're a single woman, and you want to find someone to date, or you don't want to be alone. Never be jealous or envious of what you see out and about, because you never know what these people are going through. You don't know what they're going through at home. And now we just got to see what his wife is going through. Would you want to be his wife right now? Like, this is embarrassing. If this is true, and I really don't want to play the if this is true game, but if this is true, I would be embarrassed. I wouldn't want my name out there in the world where people can know that this is how I treat the mother of my child. So I wonder what the men are going to say, if they're going to deflect and point blame at the woman and, say the typical things. Because, a lot of times when people come out about abuse, whether it's physical abuse or, there's other types of abuses. I'm not going to say them here, but, when people come out with claims against, their husband, their loved ones, their family, a lot of times people are afraid to come forward because, the backlash, what they're going to get, let's be honest. A lot of us have families that have family secrets, right? Let's be honest, let's be real. A lot of us, you know, are in families that have secrets where so and so did something to so and so, and nobody wants to come forward really, or maybe a person or two knows, but it never been like super public because you don't want to disrupt, the, I guess, you don't want to bring problems for your family, so you just keep it to yourself. But a lot of people are suffering when they keep uh, abuse claims to their self. So Big Tigger's wife has also accused him, allegedly accused him of cheating on her with his co-host that you see here on the left of the screen. And the co-host has fired back already and said that this is not true. So, we're going to see how this unfolds. That part kind of reminds me of, the Megan Thee Stallion, Clay Thompson thing, where she said he was cheating, and, the internet started trying to figure out who it could have been with. And the woman that was accused, who plays in the WNBA, denied it right away, but no word from Clay Thompson. So will Big Tigger admit that he did this? Will he deny it? Will he come out with some type of excuse, like, she hit me first or something? But either way, this is unacceptable behavior. So if he does say anything, I don't know. He might be better off not saying anything and staying quiet. So make sure that you guys check out my other videos that have dropped recently. Today, I released The Freak Show, Hollywood's Darkest Secret, featuring no other than Tyler Perry, Diddy, and Shannon Sharp, where I discuss why some of these men, why are they so freaky? So make sure that you guys check that video out. And then we have another video that's doing pretty good. I watched the Diddy tape. Have you guys seen the Diddy tape? Let me know in the comments if you have seen the Diddy tape. I, give a review about the Diddy tape and commentary. So if you want to hear about Diddy and Daphne Joy and their freak off session, make sure that you check out this video on my page. It's under lives. So, go check that out if you're interested in this video. Then another video that I made recently about Serena Williams and her returning back to tennis at the age of 44 years old. And I give my commentary and opinion on her and, if she should have came back or not. But once again, Big Tigger's wife accuses him of putting hands on her. She also accuses him of cheating on her with his co-host, which is pictured here on the left. And I would say that I wouldn't find it unbelievable. She's a very pretty woman, but even if she wasn't a very pretty woman, it's never unbelievable. I wouldn't put anything past a man. It is all very believable. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. As you can see on the screen right here, here are some of the images from a video that was released. She went to tashak. A lot of people are wondering why she hasn't gone to the police. And I'm wondering the same thing. Her eye, her left eye looks really bad. And, there's no excuse for this. I don't want to hear anyone saying, what did she do to him first? Why, and that type of thing. Let's try to stop blaming the victim and, looking for a reason that would justify, and trying to look for a reason that might be, justify, Tigger putting his hands on his wife. Like, you think about that. That's your wife that you said that you were going to love, honor, cherish, all this. You have a kid with her. She gave you your only kid at the age of 51 years old. Can you guys believe it? Big Tigger had his first kid at 51. And that's how you treat your wife at 51 years old. You can't make this up. You really can't make this up. This is how you treat your wife at the age of 51. I want to hear what the men have to say. Are you guys going to be quiet and dodge this? Are you guys, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? So, I just wanted to jump on real quick and talk about this breaking news and bring attention to domestic violence against women. And, let me know when you guys, I'm sure many of you are watching right now on a replay later on. Let me know, if you're a woman, if you've ever been through this situation before, if you know anyone who's been in this situation before. I haven't been in this situation. And this doesn't make me at all be like, man, I really want a man that bad. Like, look at it. It's like the man that you choose to marry. Look what they can do to you. And think about all the stories we see in the media, of this guy. Think about the story a few weeks ago, the guy who, took his whole entire family. I mean, I don't remember what state that was, but it was in the South. How many of these stories do we hear of men, of husbands, fathers, and actually also mothers, the parents are taking out their entire families? It's like, this world is crazy. And we have a comment here. You don't even know 100% she's a victim yet. She was worried about fixing her hair than anything. And I already know most likely that is a man who just made that comment. Welcome to the show. And of course, we're going to try to deflect and try to find reasons to try to see if we could justify why Big Tigger allegedly may have done what he did. But I'm sorry, we got to start believing victims. There's really no way, look, unless there's a camera following her 24/7 and she knew that she was about to get hit, she's not going to have a videotape so that she has to prove to the world that he really hit her for real. I'm so tired of this. There's not going to constantly be a camera. So just because there's not a camera doesn't mean that she's lying. Think about what the uproar going on in South Carolina right now over the Chinese, over the gas station where the young black kid went to and was going to buy water. And I don't know if you guys are hearing about this story, but apparently black people are supposed to boycott Asian businesses, right? So there's no video proof. The owner of the gas station claims that the black kid pointed a gun at him, and that's why they killed him. But does that mean that it's true? It's his word against someone who's not even alive anymore. So if you want, you can turn every story into a he said, she said. Nobody knows for sure. So, I mean, I'm sure that, a lot of people they're in uproar, and I agree. I feel like the minute someone leaves your store, you don't even have the right to chase after them over a bottle of water or some snacks. It's not even worth it. But look, he got away. So, we got to stop. We got to stop trying to blame people and trying to figure out what they could have done for this man that's way stronger than her to put his hands on his wife that he said he was going to honor and cherish for the rest of his life. So make sure that you guys have liked this video. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. This is breaking news that Big Tigger of BET fame and current host of V103 in Atlanta has been accused by his wife of not only cheating on her with his co-host, but also putting hands on her. So that's going to wrap this up. I want to thank you guys so much who dropped some comments. Even if we don't agree, it's all good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day.